Yo,
What's
good?
up?
What's good? What's good? We back again. Who you flocking with?
This is Ro.
D. I mean, today's show, who you flocking with? Obviously, I'm rocking with them birds, them
I'm
big
rocking
birds.
the little birds, man. I'm rocking with them Baltimore Ravens. We about to get back on track.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Been a long time, right? We missed y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We heard some people asking about it, so you know what I'm saying. We only felt it was right to get back on the horse, man, and bring y'all another episode. I mean, it's been a long time. We missed a little bit of little things going on, little happenings going on, so we got a lot of things to cover.
Luckily, it's been a lot of football, so we definitely got a lot of items to touch. So it should
be
a good show.
A lot of things to cover. So we not missing things. So
trade deadline just passed, so it's a lot of information there.
So let's just go back and just recap the last week before we get to the trade deadline and stuff. Let's go back to the following week that we had. The games, we had Jacksonville, and who y'all have?
We had Carolina, man, unfortunately. Super Cam put his cape back on, and somehow we don't know how to play defense. I don't blame the defense. It's the offense, for real, for real. We got to sustain drives, and we haven't shown the ability to do that on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. So it puts a increased effort and increased situation on our defense, because the defense looked bad, but it's just they're on the field so much because that offense can't get first downs.
John Brown disappeared, man. That's like Flacco was almost like his favorite weapon or something.
It's not him. See, I like John too. John is like
Smoking
my guy. Downtown John Brown. But it's just that old line, that offense, man. It ain't been productive. Like Joe had a hot start, but now he's
the pressure.
He's regressing. Yeah, it's that pressure. He's kind of
pressure bust pipes.
He's a big quarterback, but he playing so small now. I feel like he done got hit a couple times, and now he like, I'm not trying to do that no more. Whatever that is about, I'm not trying. So it's a lot of plays where he's either getting rid of the ball too quick, it's where the receiver's not even out of his break yet. Mm-hmm. So by the time he's there, it's a tough catch, or he's giving to it late, so these receivers got to make contested catches. Now I'm not bailing them out. Some of those plays, especially like Crabtree, you got to make those.
Right.
But for a guy like John Brown, where you're not super tall, if you throw on contested balls between him, the corner, and the safety, and him, it's tough to go up and make those plays.
Yeah, he's not exactly the toughest.
He's a speedster
receiver that there is. So his special team really 50-50.
Nah, that's not 50-50 ball.
But what happened to y'all defense though? Y'all had the number one defense too, though, right?
Yeah,
number two, something like that.
Injuries has been tearing apart our secondary. So Tony Jefferson is one of the best at safety. He got a thigh injury. Brandon Carr, who was Mr. Consistent, he got an ankle, so he's down. Our other cornerback, my guy Humphrey from Alabama, he got a calf or a thigh, so he's down. So it's just a lot of those injuries, and when you're not getting pass rush, that's what's hurting too. Sizzle getting old, man.
I'm about to say, what's going on with Sizzle?
Sizzle getting old, man. He had a hot start too, but it's easy for a vet to start off hot.
What, he like 53?
Nah, he like 35, but as he get to that point, man, so in the beginning, he was getting consistent pressure, but now it's tougher for him to get up every week. Them injuries, that hurt.
Bumps and bruises.
He's not necessarily hurt or injured, but he hurt. That's what I say. He's not injured. He hurt.
It's the natural grind.
Yeah,
so season.
He's not getting there quick, and we depend on a lot of young guys to get to the quarterback, and they haven't proven they can consistently do that. But you guys had Jacksonville across the pond, man. How'd you guys look?
Yeah, man. We that was a must-win game.
Yeah,
that was a must-win game. Not like as far as numerically putting us out or in the playoffs, but for morale, for, you're supposed to be the champ.
Yeah.
For you to have swag.
That momentum.
You got to have that game. We had to have that game. And, it was started all kind of slow, but
had the benefit of playing against Blake Bortles.
Obviously. When you're playing against Blake Bortles, you really ain't worried about too much defensively.
Nah.
He is trash. I don't know why they even signed him to that extension, which was the dumbest thing ever, because obviously when you sign somebody, you're saying we committing to you for one or two reasons. Either because we believe in you or because we don't believe in anything else out there. I'll take anything else out there over him.
I think it was just a cheap decision. They said, no, we don't want to spend no money on no quarterback or draft one.
That wasn't cheap though. That's a
I think
that's a 5-year.
I think the way they restructured it though, they pay him small money now. At the end, he gets the big money, so they probably part ways at that point. But right now, I think he paid him about 15 or 16, somewhere around there. Either way, it was a bad decision. Either way, it was bad.
So yeah, so we was the beneficiaries of that. And that game was pretty good, man. I mean, I think our thing is, like you were saying earlier, is offense. We got to score. You know what I'm saying? I think our number is 24. We score over 24 points, we pretty much should win that game.
Yeah.
Because, what I'm hearing reports is that the numbers for our defense of last year ain't no difference. Like, as far as points we gave up last year, it's only a 1-point difference. Like, I think we gave up 18 points a game or 19 points a game last year. This year we only giving up, 19 or 20 points a game. So it's not but the difference is our offense.
Yeah.
We scoring one less touchdown a game. And in the NFL, that matters.
Now, do you think it has to do with the old coordinator being in Indianapolis now, or was Doug your technical offensive coordinator?
I think that has a little bit to do with it. Not a whole lot, but a little bit, because Doug getting too pass happy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so you need some guy that has as much clout as Doug that can say, Doug, you bugging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta run
that
this.
Young boy, Press Taylor,
yeah.
he don't got as much cash. He got what he like 28, 29. Yeah. Like, Doug is like, you just sit down, young pup. Let me
get this check, and I'm gonna run this offense.
So, but Doug don't like running the ball. I just want to say that flat out. Doug do not like running the ball. He's a quarterback. He's a former quarterback, and if he had it his way, he would 60 plays a game. He'd throw the ball 59 times. And then the last one would be the kneel down.
Yeah.
And that's
is that bad?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm convinced of that. That's the only reason why, because Doug know he can't survive in Philly unless he run the ball a couple times a game.
Yeah. They'll get with him. They'll check
right.
him.
And so the reason, and I guess some conspiracy theories, but I mean, one of the reasons why I think he like a committee backfield is because he don't have to commit to any one person. Yeah. See, committee lets him off the hook. You don't have to have
no commitment
to any one person. Now he get to say, well, this person ain't necessarily that kind of, this person ain't necessarily that kind of guy. Yeah. And then he get to be like, well, now I get to throw the ball 40 times.
Definitely.
And so to me, that's a very bad formula. And you figured he would have learned that from last year, because last year we won. We went on that streak because we had that sit down, and everybody said
they had to get with him. And listen, we're gonna run. Right. If we're gonna be successful, we gotta run.
So with that being said, I'm gonna get into some things, including this game that I saw. The Jason Peters thing. He's injured, always injured, man. He's never finished. I don't think it's a game yet that he's played a full game. He's always coming in and out of games, torn bicep,
bodyguard.
Yeah, so. But I definitely think this better be his last year. You know what I mean? Much respect to JP, but I mean, Thriller's gone. Like, it's over with, buddy. Lane Johnson, more importantly though, this is the most important one because he out for a month. Supposedly. This dude is tough, so he might only miss like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
So what's the contingency plan?
Contingency thing, I mean, we got Big V, who we normally
put it left
when Peters go out, because Peters is going to go out, and he is best served on the left side. When he came in on the right side last year, he ain't do too hot, so he's better on the left side. And then on the right side, we even slid Isaac Seumalo out there. But my thing is, I let one of these young boys, these rookies, get in there. You know what I'm saying? Keep Seumalo at left guard. We got Matt Pryor and the dude from Australia, Austin.
Oh, yeah, the rugby dude.
Yeah, man. Bring him out. I call him Scrum. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a big Scrum.
Yeah.
Let him come out there.
Might get physical.
Yeah, I mean, dude is 6'8". Let him learn by fire. You know what I'm saying? So, but either way, that needs to be addressed, man. Because last year, year before, we lost mad games because Lane wasn't there, man. So we can't afford to miss him too much, man. And when we miss him, that's big, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We struggling with the same issues.
Injuries, bro.
Yeah, your boy from Notre Dame, Ronnie Stanley, man, our left tackle, he's out with an ankle, man, and it didn't look good. They say it's week to week. I hate when they say week to week because that turned into a month, 6 weeks. So I'd rather somebody just come out and say, all right, it's 4 to 6. But they say week to week, it didn't look good. So he's hurt. Our right tackle, James Hurst, is down. And then our left guard is out. He got that neck injury at Tennessee, and he ain't never been right since. And that's a scary one when it comes to neck.
Yeah.
So
that's career threatening.
Yeah. So I definitely we got offensive line issues, man. And when you can't block in the NFL, it's tough to win games.
Yeah, because that's the reason why y'all can't really run the ball too good because y'all can't.
I feel bad for our running backs. Speaking of running backs, he just got tied. I don't know what he gonna do, but. I don't know why you went and got a little guy, but maybe it's because you're trying to pass happy. But Alex Collins really can't get any running lanes. And then Buck, when you put Buck Allen in there, he's a little bit of change of pace, but he's really not a passing threat. Like, he's not going to beat you with speed. He'll just get to the little flat and catch a little
right, and that's what Flacco like doing to him, like check down.
He'll hit him there. He'll get 4 here, 6 there, but he's not going to kill you. But we can't run. When you can't run the ball in the AFC North. When it get cold,
smash mouth.
Hey, look, because everybody can't play in Miami. Everybody can't play in Texas. In the AFC North, it get cold. It get cold fast.
Can't play up there.
Yeah, man. So when you can't run the ball, you can't win. And that's the trouble I'm having right now. Our offensive line is real beat up. We're trying a lot we got practice squads out there playing, and I give them an A for effort, but you're a practice squad for a reason. You don't have roster talent just yet.
I mean, you just ain't make the cut.
Yeah, you just not there yet. So hopefully we can weather this injury bug storm and get productive pass protection and run blocking. I'd rather you run the ball effectively. If you can run the ball, you can get play action. You can get a little bit.
You can build off of that.
Yeah, you can build off that. We got to run the ball first. We got to be a run-first team. Baltimore ain't no 5 wide receiver. Let Flack know. Run the football and play defense. That's how you win championships.
You are after you pay Flacco that $200 million.
Don't get me on that. We about to get up out of that. Soon. But we got about a year or 2 left on that, and we're getting smooth out of the Flacco business. Man. He can go play backup for somebody else, or maybe he can go to Cleveland or something. I don't know.
Yo, I got a question for you. Who you Flaccoing with?
Stop. Lamar Jackson. That's what I'm saying. Lamar Jackson. Action Jackson, man. Put him in. I'm really at this point, honestly, if we're not going to win, if we're not, let the guy get snapped.
But y'all right there with Pittsburgh.
We're in the thick. It is Pittsburgh week.
Y'all 1-2. Y'all mean, only 2 games.
Yeah, this Pittsburgh week and this game could mean something. But realistically, you know the roster. And, I mean, you coach, so you understand. You can say the positive things, but you know this team not built to win no championship. We may win a few games, but we go 7-9. Well, so if you're gonna go 7-9, I'd rather go 7-9 with my young boys. Let them get that practice.
I prefer y'all to do the worst y'all possibly can do too. In fact, we got that second round pick. So the worst y'all do, the better we gonna have that pick.
Almost forgot about that.
So
yeah,
please go ahead. I'm not mad. I'm not saying I want to see y'all do well, per se, but.
That pick can help out.
Fall back a little bit. Put the young boy in there. You know what I'm saying? This way you only got a few wins.
Hey, I say if we lose this game to the Steelers, realistically, it comes tough to win a division at losing this game because
y'all beat them the first time.
Yeah, we beat them the first time, but we've lost to Cleveland. We've lost to Cincinnati.
Ooh.
And then this will be
1-2.
Yeah, and then this will be a loss to the Steelers, 1-3. So. At that point, it becomes tough to win this division. And AFC, you're not getting that wild card unless you're really moving.
Well,
you may get.
It's easier than the NFC.
Yeah, it may be easier, but if you look at it, I'm seeing there's going to be maybe. I don't know who's winning the AFC South. I don't know how that AFC South is going to shake out.
Definitely ain't no wild card coming out of the AFC South.
The East, I know ain't no wild card coming out of the AFC East.
Ain't coming out of the East.
And Buffalo ain't coming, and Miami ain't coming, and the Jets definitely ain't coming. So, but those West teams can get hot, man. The Chargers can get hot. The Chiefs.
It's definitely gonna be the Chargers and the Chiefs, I think.
Yeah, so definitely, it'll be tough to get one of those spots.
That's why I think y'all might get that last spot, man. But speaking of some defense, man, I like to say with our defense, man, I like Avonte Maddox, man. Speaking of
Out of
Pittsburgh,
Pitt, yeah, he a baller. He a baller.
Avonte Maddox will be the man. I'm just telling y'all that now. You heard it here. I'm telling y'all, Avonte Maddox will be the man, even though he came out as a corner, boundary corner. Then got moved to slot. Now he has safety. I think we found a gem because this dude at safety, obviously, we're not gonna have no more Brian Dawkins.
No,
that's it.
No more weapon up.
There's nobody like that era. No Ronnie Lotts.
Yeah. I mean, you can't play that way.
That era, right? It's smooth going from that era. But one person that in the back of my mind had me thinking about. I'm not saying he's that person yet. I'm saying he can maybe tie his shoestrings maybe when he gets to peak level, and that's your boy Ed Reed.
Stop it! No,
playing back there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Your boy. Like I said, I'm not saying he that, but I'm just saying he got the potential to tie his shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is he got speed, man, and that's when you got speed, you can negate a lot of things, bro. When you got speed, because you can't coach speed.
Yeah, you can't.
So when the quarterback look you off as a safety, and he look you off, and you all the way over here, but you got speed. And he throw a 40-yard, 50-yard bomb, and he got to put air under it. And you got speed to track that thing down and still either get to it and catch it, because he got hands, or smack it away. You present a different problem, man. Like, that's not normal for safeties to be. He run almost a 4.2. Yeah. He run like a 4.3, 140.
He's a burner.
Bro, you can't. I mean, what you going to do if you can't look him off?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's tough. So I'm just saying, obviously that's a little hyperbole or whatever, man. I'm just saying. But I think Avonte Maddox will be the man. Like I'm telling you, safety, he going to come up. Before the end of this year, he going to be a household name, dog. I'm trying to tell you.
Listen.
You heard it here first.
All I know is 2/3 of the world's covered by water. The other third is covered by Ed Reed, man. So I don't know if you can go Avonte Maddox, but Ed Reed is something special, man. But yeah, you guys definitely had some play. Avonte can do some things. I don't know about your boy Jalen. I mean, he down now. So.
Well, I said, man, I'm going to say this. Let me tell you this. I never cheer anybody getting injured. I know
where you go with this.
I would never cheer it. But I think it kind of was a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? You know how we always say that it was, I got something hurt or got taken away. It was a blessing in disguise. I think it was because Jalen Mills got something on Jim Schwartz or something, because there's no way an NFL defensive coordinator can see the skills that Jalen Mills has and then look at the rest of his roster and see people with plenty of more skills and still start Jalen Mills and not move Jalen Mills into a better position to succeed. Do we got intangibles? Yes. Intangibles ain't gonna help you when ain't gonna make you a better player than somebody that got, height, speed, and weight, and stronger than you, faster than you, and tougher than you. That's not gonna help that. I'm sorry. It only carry you to a certain level, and then talent take over after that. So, with that being said, if he's out for some time, that's gonna give the young boy Rasul Douglas a chance to shine and to show you that he got more talent than Jalen Mills. Now, he may be able to work. I'm not saying I don't know his mental fortitude, but he definitely came from Jersey. Yeah. And he definitely been poor. So, he from, up north. So, I know he been through the ring. I know he been through the hood. So I know he mentally tough. So I know he can handle certain things and setbacks and stuff and failures and stuff. So he was homeless for a second. Yeah. So he had to go to JUCO and all that stuff. So he know. So he got more talent, physical raw talent than Jalen Mills. He's better suited for the outside than Jalen Mills is. He's taller and he's a little bit faster. I mean, he's not, burning speed faster, but he's faster than Jalen Mills. I mean, we got some linemen that's faster than Jalen Mills, but I'm just saying. So he got a chance to shine. So now he got a chance to show Jim Schwartz, this is what I'm supposed to be. You should have had me out here earlier. You know what I'm saying? You should have had me out here on the field over Jalen Mills. And so now he get a chance. So now he get a chance to shine. We got a bye this week. Come out against Dallas. They don't got no. I mean, what Amari? Well, we talk about that later.
Yeah,
but
don't. Hey,
but
you know where he went to school.
yeah, I know where Marlon
Humphreys
went
to
school too. I know there's a couple of guys that's you know what I'm saying, from there too. So
listen, them boys out there in Alabama, they playing Julio, Amari, Calvin. Yeah. We got track records of putting out them boys, man. Don't hate. He finally got a good situation.
That's the only thing. Good situation.
Good situation. It's a dumpster fire in Oakland. Yeah, I would.
It's a dumpster fire in Dallas. Except for
it gotta look like Bermuda and Dallas to come out of Oakland. The players don't even want to show up for John Gruden. They know he's trying to lose. He coming to the facility like we losing.
You come to an inept, goofy, lame brain Jason Garrett who don't got no clue what's going on, who's basically a puppet. Somebody right back there, you know who pulling the strings. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones, he the coach, he the offense, like he call it all. So what you going to?
But look, Jerry gonna spend money on players.
They ain't got no money to spend. They still paying Witten. They still paying Tony. They still paying Dez. Like
you know, those guys you mentioned as players. In Oakland, they gave $100 million to the coach that don't want to win. It's a different mentality. When the coach come in and say, this is our best defensive talent, but I'm not going to pay him. After you just got paid. You get $100 million, but you're not going to pay Khalil back. And now you're going to trade away all the talent. The players that got to ring over in that locker room.
You know what coaches do, man. They try to get their own talent in there. I mean, you ain't got to tell me about that because, you know, we had some dude that came through our Philly that tried to do that, John. And I ain't even going to say his name. Yeah. Everybody already know who he is. That bum is out of here. So I already know how that feel to get that done to your team. So, I feel you. But I'm just saying, that's just, it is what it is, man. And getting back to what you were saying, as far as running the ball, man, I think, you know, we was talking about Doug Peterson with the play calling and stuff.
No Frank Reich.
I think, Josh Adams, my man, showed us something, man, like from Notre Dame, you know what I'm saying? Golden Domes right there, you know what I'm saying? But even though there's a committee, I still think he need to be the featured back in that committee. Because Corey Clement, they obviously, some reason, want to keep Corey Clement in a holding cell, even though he's technically the most talented running back on our team. They still want to keep him playing special teams. Like, we got a problem with special teams. Like, we got a problem scoring the ball. He needs to be on offense and more focused, but they keeping him locked down.
Holding him back.
So, if that's the case, now you got Josh Adams because Wendell Smallwood still corny to me, still whack to me, still leaving meat on the bone. Whatever Wendell can get you, anybody else in the league can get you a double that. So if he get you 5, best believe he should have been able to get 10.
Don't do my man.
You know what I'm saying? So he's terrible. He's just terrible. Man. So I like him. Josh Allen. He's bigger, stronger. He run harder. You know what I mean? He found the gaps. A couple times he had 9 rushes for like 60 yards. I mean, come on, man. He did his thing. So I got to tip my hat to that, man.
I mean, I can't fault you. I wish I had a different running back situation.
Yeah, what y'all got special going on? Y'all got any players over there too that's got anything going on?
Nah, not really. I mean, Alex Collins is averaging under 3 yards per carry. Now you can't do that and be successful. Buck is a specialty back. He's a bruiser back that we use to catch passes. So obviously something wrong with that situation. When they spent the 7th round pick from next year on Ty Montgomery, who lost the game for Green Bay. So I don't know. Maybe they're seeing something. Maybe we have a culture change that's going on right now. Yeah, but
I wouldn't have spent nothing on that.
I think the Packers are going to cut him after that. After you mess up like that.
Well, coming from the Packers side, they did good because they got y'all for the 7th round. Yeah. I'm just saying if I'm.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have spent nothing. I would have waited for them to cut him and pick him up. But
I wouldn't even did that. I don't even want that. I don't want free. Even if it's free, I don't want it. You know that's saying something.
Nah, we have running back issues.
To me, he pulled a selfish move.
I mean, I guess he's felt like he was left out of the offense, and he finally got a shot to touch the ball. And when you have that ego, man, that'll fall you. He felt like, know what? I could make a play, and he tried it, and you see what happened when you put I instead of the team.
Check your ego at the door, man. Check your ego at the door, man.
It happens to the best of them, I guess, or the worst of them.
We got another dude that's going to come up too, man. I want to speak about not only Josh Adams, But Dallas got it, man. Our tight end, man. Philly got it. I know
North
Philly fans
Dakota
are
to
gonna
South
gonna
Dakota.
call it Philly got it. Yeah, so that connection is great. But the thing is that got me excited about him, especially this game, in the last couple games. His blocking has been increasingly getting better. On the one play, he blocked like two people like in the same play, man. So this dude to me is gonna be special, man.
I mean, he
He's
was
already
billed as a
6'6",
receiving
right?
tight end, but yeah, he's
He's already 6'6", 250, 260 almost or whatever. But the question mark about him was, in order for him to get playing time, he would have to block. So, and he's doing that. He's being, you know, he's doing what they're asking him to do. They're asking him to block, he's blocking. So he's getting on the field. He's got the same amount of touchdowns as my man Zertz.
Yeah.
My man Zertz got 3 touchdowns. He got 3 touchdowns too. Mind you, he ain't got many targets, but I'm saying he doing right with him.
He know what he's supposed to do with this amount of
Right.
targets. He making
So to me, I think we got a bright future for one because Josh Adams as a running back, Corey Clement as a running back, Dallas Goedert as a tight end. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with that concern, I mean, we got to build on our offensive linemen. You know, we kind of, our window was open, so we're not going to be a young, quote unquote, team because we're trying to go for it now. You can't win a Super Bowl with too many young pups on the team or with rookies on the team. You can't have too many of them. So I'm feeling good about our weapons, especially going forward.
Speaking of going forward, I mean, you guys made an interesting move at the deadline, picking up Golden Tate, another one of your guys. I mean, so you love that Notre Dame stuff. So, what do you think is the plan going forward with Golden Tate? On how you guys are going to use him?
Golden Tate, man. Of course, he another Golden Domer, man. A fighting Irishman. So I was excited about it. I didn't even think we can get him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was more or less thinking Marvin Jones.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking Golden Tate, that's the man over there.
Yeah.
So why would they trade their number one man? So I was always thinking Marvin Jones, we need an outside receiver. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. We'll pick up Marvin Jones. We get him on the cheap, maybe like a 5th rounder. And then out of nowhere, Howie do his thing. And we pull off this one. Now, mind you, Golden Tate 30 years old. But, I mean, he don't play like it. What 30-year-old you see playing like that? And the comparisons that people are throwing out there, Steve Smith, you know what I mean? Small body, big heart. You know what I'm saying? And he played bigger than what he is.
Definitely.
He played like he Megatron, like he's 6'9". You know what I mean? Or something. He played big.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that yak yards, I mean, he gonna turn those 5, 6, 7 yard passing routes.
Now he has some wiggle. He definitely gets some separation. Do you see you guys using him in the slot? I mean, you got Alshon on one side. Do you use them outside? Do you use them inside? How do you maneuver?
First and second down, I'm putting him on the outside. Third down, I'm putting him into the slot, and you can do whatever you want with Aguilar. You can put him on the bench or put him on the outside. Whatever you want to do with him, I really don't care. Aguilar shows some promise. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Golden Tate is worlds above Aguilar. Yeah. So you got to go with what's hot right now. So you got to use that right now. And so my key thing is to get the ball to your best players.
Definitely.
And so if it ain't Zertz, if it ain't Alshon, then it's gonna be Golden Tate. And then you can divvy up the rest after that. Then you can go Goddard, Aguilar, and you can do all that after that, man. So, but he should do his thing, man. I'm loving Golden Tate, man. He ain't missed a game in 5 years, and I don't want to jinx him.
No.
But he ain't missed a game in 5 years, 90 catches in the last 4 years in a row. Nobody's produced, and that's the thing you got to learn about your boy who came from y'all, Joe, and I forgot his name, Howie Roseman's right-hand man.
The cost.
Joe, I forget his name, man. General manager, he came from y'all. Under Ozzie Newsome, under him. But he's all about production too. We drafted Derek Barnett.
Tennessee.
Big production in college. And so you see the same thing when he made this move. Obviously we call it a Howie move because obviously Howie, makes the final call on it. But I bet you Joe had something to say about that because he had production. So boom, we got him.
And all you guys give up for that?
Give him a 3rd round pick.
Okay, that's not bad.
And we got 11.
Yeah.
So now you're talking about we got 10. I mean, we got 1 first round pick, 2 second-round picks, right?
I mean, the way you look at that is, I don't think you find a Golden Tate in the third round.
No.
So if you could spend that third round capital on getting a player like that,
and the only thing they're saying is that he's 30 years old, and this is the last year of his contract. So if you're renting him for 8 weeks, here go the thing. Possibly you could sign him again, because that's what we did to Tim Jernigan. We did that for Alshon Jeffrey. We brought him in for 1 year, and we signed him. You know what I'm saying? So there's a possibility of signing him. Even if not, though, and he signs a big contract with somebody else, we can get a compensatory pick, maybe 5th round, 4th round pick. Nice. I'm good with that, too. You know what I mean? In 2020. So it's all good. If he helps us win the Super Bowl, it's well worth it. If we can get back there, you know what I mean, then I'm all for it. I'm still all for it now. So our problem was offense. We gave Carson Wentz another toy. Let him run with it. Speaking of Carson, MVP. I'm hearing it. I'm seeing it.
You seeing Carson MVP?
I'm seeing it. You see the trajectory. I'm seeing the trajectory.
You must be watching last year's tape or something.
See the fly, the Eagles going higher and higher.
You must be watching last year's tape or something, man.
You know, speaking of that, you want to say last year? He's doing better than last year. So what that mean?
It don't look the same.
What that mean though? We're saying, no, you just said I must have been looking at last year. Yeah. If I was looking at last year, he was the MVP last year.
Last year, MVP. So now, this year, it don't look like MVP.
So now, if he's doing better than what he was doing last year,
the numbers lying to you. That's what it is. The numbers is lying to you.
Don't lie.
The numbers that I'm looking at.
Don't lie.
What's the record? That's the number I'm looking at.
You ain't said numbers. You ain't said the number.
The numbers, wins and losses. There's 2 numbers that I need to see, and those, I think those are a lot worse than last year's.
You can't. You gotta wait, because that's not a finished book.
Okay.
So we 4-4, but I'm saying his numbers. We not 4-4 because of him.
I don't know. Tennessee, I might put on him.
Tennessee, all that's play calling. Doug, I lay that at the feet of Doug. You know what I'm saying, Doug? Now, mind you, somebody got to make a play, especially in Carolina too. Now, I understand that, but still, you know what I mean, it ain't because of Carson Wentz. Now, Carson Wentz ain't perfect. Now, mind you, there's some decisions, a couple of decisions that, of course, even he would probably want back. Wish he had a different read. And of course, I'm not saying he's perfect. Right. So yeah, there are a couple, spots that, he could have came up. But overall, we 4-4 because of Carson Wentz. Like we're winning. We are at 500 because Carson Wentz is doing his thing. 13 touchdowns to 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Bro, like he's doing his thing, man. He last year was the best red zone quarterback, best third down quarterback. I'm saying he's gonna be MVP, bro. Like I just see it, man. If he keep going on that trajectory, now mind you, I know Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Carson, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees doing their thing. If Carson Wentz continue with the trajectory that he on, he gonna be right back in that conversation.
I mean, listen, you understand, man. It's about moments. Where do you see Carson Wentz having his MVP moment? Because you gotta have that one or 2 games where you wow him, like, all right, this guy's MVP. Coming up with the schedule you guys have to finish this season, where do you potentially see Carson having his MVP moment?
You know what? We play. Those can come at any game. You know what I'm saying? Any game, but we got 5 division games left.
Okay.
So 5 division games, and the Redskins, we're gonna play the last game. And it's looking like they're in the lead right now. So that might be very important, those 2 games against them. Dallas obviously come into play. If obviously, I don't like Giants is out of it already. So we got to roll over on them. And then Cowboys, you already know what time it is. So if he do his thing there, but then the Saints game and the Rams game, we played them both away. So
be tough,
those you going against, those you got to step up.
Yeah. Those
you got to have 3 or 4 touchdowns, no picks, you know what I mean, and 300 yards. That's got to be the stat line for him. Yeah. Or if he has a bad stat line, he has to come through in a clutch moment at the end of the game.
Definitely.
Meaning throw that touchdown that's needed in that game. You know what I mean? No matter how the rest of the game look, he got to come through, which we already won a shootout with the Rams last year. And then he ain't even finished that game, but he still threw a touchdown on the torn ACL. So Carson Wentz can do it. He's made up of that stuff, man. He's not rattled. So believe me, I'm not really worried about Carson Wentz. That's not my problem. My problem is the five guys in front of him that's blocking. Because if they could give him, you know, those 3 seconds, and he don't hold the ball too long because he like going there like Brett Favre. He like being a gunslinger. I can get it in there. But now he got a toy now with Golden Tate, so you don't have to wait for that bomb. He could be like, all right, the bomb ain't there, Golden Tate there. Bomb ain't there, Golden Tate there. So, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm going to put you on the spot. Now, you said Carson is your MVP. We're pretty much at that halfway point of the season. Who do you see as the defensive player of the year in the league? As you look at the halfway point, let's look forward. Who do you see possibly being the defensive player?
You got three choices. You got Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, and J.J. Watt. I mean, you could even put Von Miller in there too. So with those four.
I mean, I like Aaron Donald, man. I don't know something about Pittsburgh. Avonte Maddox, Aaron Donald, they putting some players out, but Aaron Donald is, I think he's that rare
shot.
He's speed. He can get you with the speed. He can bull rush with that power.
He's speedy Warren Sapp.
Yeah, like he makes plays. He's leading the league in sacks, but he played D tackle. Like he can wreck your game playing. Just you can't run against. It's not like some of these pass rushers are great against the pass, but they can't stop the run for nothing. This dude stopped the run, and he can get after your quarterback. So
this dude is amazing. Like I said, he's probably the odds-on favorite right now. But I'm just saying those other three guys are still in the conversation with him. So, but yeah, you definitely right. You know what I mean? And if besides quarterback, who would you make MVP or offensive player? Because that's basically what MVP is. Quarterback.
Yeah.
So who would be offensive player of the year?
Offensive player for me, I'll have to give it to Gurley. Just his production. Like you can't deny his production. Some running backs are great running and they can't really catch. This dude runs the ball well. He catches the ball well. Yeah. And then when he catches it, he makes you pay. Right. You got to make a play to take him down. Right. He's not one of those guys where it's easy to tackle. Once he gets it, he's looking to go make a play. Mm-hmm. So I think Gurley, it's tough. A lot of those running backs that we probably thought were going to be good this year haven't really impressed me. So like the David Johnson's coming back hasn't really impressed me. Zeke hasn't impressed me too much. I like Saquon. The Giants not going to win, but I like him as a player. He's going to put up the numbers. He might get rookie of the year. He's probably my offensive rookie of the year.
Well, I'll be, as much as I don't like the Giants, I will say this. Mark my words on this one too. This is his first year. Now next year, the end of his third year, he will be the best running back in the league. The end of his third year, going into his fourth year, he will be the best running back in the league. Period.
I can
now they're going to be people right there. Like I'm not saying he's going to be far and away, but I'm saying he will be number one. Then you'll have Todd Gurley and Le'Veon if you come back healthy or whatever. If he's still around, but Saquon will be the best running back in the NFL at the end of his third year, beginning of fourth year.
Yeah, I mean, I think the guy just has something special, man. He has that shiftiness. He has those the Earl Campbell legs where he got it's tough. We bounce off him.
He's a combination of so many greats that it's like ridiculous. So yeah, he's an awesome dude, man. But
I just feel they're not gonna win too many games. That's the thing I feel bad about. And
until they get that quarterback, they're going over.
And running backs have that window, man. Like you rarely see running back dominant 15 years. So
you need the first 6 years is their peak.
I feel for them. It don't look like the Giants are going anywhere outside of Eli.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they go. They had an option, so I don't know. It's gonna be tough for those guys. I feel bad for Barkley.
Yeah.
Lastly, who do you see what coach of the year so far with this season? Has progressed? Your boy Andy. I know. I mean, you gotta show Andy some love.
So far, I might say Andy. So far, I mean, you could go Andy, Peyton, or McVay. But the turnaround that he's done, you know what I mean? Maybe Andy, but we in Philly fans, we've just seen his story before. We've seen his movie. And so we know how Andy can start off and he can do things that's seemingly right. until.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe one of those three guys. I really am not definitive in it. I know if we get back to the Super Bowl, what's his name might be in that conversation.
That's a lot of wishful thinking, man. I know one coach that will not be in that conversation. That's my guy, John Harbaugh. We're struggling. So we got a lot of guys that probably won't be in that category. What I don't like is our D coordinator. You know, he made some interesting comments about Le'Veon Bell, and we got the Steelers this week. And that's kind of something you don't do in a week. You got to play those boys. So.
I'm saying, but do those teams, either one of those teams, need bulletin board material?
I say no, but
it don't matter what you say, they're gonna come out there and punch you.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come out and get you. But I think you give that offense something to prove now. Like, yeah, we're gonna put on a show, and it's just tough.
But mind you, but check this out though. I don't know how much it's gonna affect Pittsburgh because they was even talking about Le'Veon. So I mean, they probably like, yeah, whatever. Like, but we gonna make sure James Conner gonna get through. You know what I'm saying?
He's another Pitt dude too.
Right. So I don't even know if they even care too much that you said something about Le'Veon. The way I'm hearing it, you know what I'm saying?
Look, Le'Veon, I'm gonna make my pitch now. You about to be a free agent after this year. Look, if they not treating you right in Pittsburgh, feel free to come over to Baltimore. We play them twice a year. You can get your revenge. Look, feel free. If they ain't treating you right, come on over to Baltimore. We need one.
Yeah, I ain't got no money. you know who you better ask? You better ask Flocko for the signing.
You better take a discount or something, man. We can see if we can move some money around, man. Le'Veon definitely come and show us some love.
Yeah, man. Well, it'll be interesting. So, but I don't know. That's it. That's all we got for the day. I know it's a long one today. Hopefully, I know who y'all got tomorrow.
I mean, we got Pittsburgh. So
tomorrow's Pittsburgh. So what's your thoughts on that, real quick?
Hopefully we can sneak out with a 3-point win. I think Justin Tucker gets revenge. He don't miss no more kicks, and he don't miss no more kicks. And we win with a late field goal, Justin Tucker.
And it's in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, so I say 27-24.
27-24. Okay, that's some point score right there. Okay, I can see that. As long as James Conner get me a touchdown.
Working on his fantasy numbers.
Fantasy. And of course, the Eagles, we got to buy. So we sitting back and watching, letting Golden Tate, you know what I mean, get his, get his workouts.
Who you guys got coming out of the bye?
We got Cowgirls at home, though. This is the first time we got them at home first. Normally we go there first. And then at the end of the year, they come to us. But this time we got them home first. So coming out to buy, you know what I mean? They're going to have their new toy. We're going to have our new toy. And the crazy part is they both number 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got number 19 out there, and Golden Tate got number 19 over here because he can't get number 15 because I think Norm Van Brocklin, got that number. So it's retired already. So, so I see us, you know what I mean, coming out on fire. You know what I'm saying? Against Dallas, bro. Like, boom. I mean, everything. Bang, bang. Golden Tate get the ball. Boom. 30 yards, first game. As soon as he does the ball, you know what I'm saying? Boom.
Oh, the T.O. effect? The first play?
The T.O., that was against y'all. Boom, that 50,
first play,
60-yard bomb.
Don't get one.
Yeah, so he's different than that, though. He's not the dude that's going to catch a 60-yard air bomb. He's the dude that's going to catch a 10-yard catch and then turn it into 60 yards. So a little bit different, slightly different receiver right there, but still electric, though.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, we come to the end of the night.
Definitely.
Who you flocking with?
Baltimore Ravens, man.
I'm flocking with the big green birds over here. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget, if y'all haven't subscribed already, subscribe to this channel. I know some people have subscribed to the other channel before, but you need to subscribe to this channel, Who You Flocking With channel. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. And till next time.
If you got a topic we haven't touched, feel free to drop a comment. Drop those comments. If there's something you would love to touch on, suggestions, definitely feel free to drop those comments, man.
God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day at church and tomorrow morning.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed, man. God bless you.
Peace.
I
don't know where they go. They had an option, so I don't know. It's going to be tough for those guys. I feel bad for Barkley.
Yeah.
Lastly, who do you see with Coach of the Year so far with this season? How has progressed? Your boy Andy, I know. I mean, you gotta show Andy some love.
So far, I might say Andy. So far, I mean, you could go Andy, Peyton, or McVay. But the turnaround, that he's done, you know what I mean? Maybe Andy, but you know, we in Philly fans, we just seen his story before. We've seen his movie, and so we know how Andy can start off, and he can do things that seemingly right until, and so it's like, you know what I mean. So I don't know. Maybe one of those three guys. I really am not definitive in it. I know if we get back to the Super Bowl, what's his name might be in that conversation.
That's a lot of wishful thinking, man. I know one coach that will not be in that conversation. That's my guy, John Harbaugh. We're struggling. So we got a lot of guys that probably won't be in that category. What I don't like is our D coordinator. You know, he made some interesting comments about Le'Veon Bell, and we got the Steelers this week, and that's kind of something you don't do in a week. You got to play those boys. So
I'm saying, but do those teams, either one of those teams, need bulletin board material?
I say no, but
no matter what you say, they're gonna come out there and punch you.
They're gonna come out and get you. But I think you give that offense something to prove now. Like, yeah, we're gonna put on a show, and it's just tough.
But but check this out though. I don't know how much it's gonna affect Pittsburgh because they was even talking about Le'Veon. So I mean, they probably like, yeah, whatever. Like, but we gonna make sure James Conner gonna get through. You know what I'm saying?
He's another Pitt dude too.
Right. So I don't even know if they even care too much that you said something about Le'Veon. The way I'm hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Le'Veon, I'm gonna make my pitch now. You about to be a free agent after this year. Look, if they not treating you right in Pittsburgh, feel free to come over to Baltimore. We play them twice a year. You can get your revenge. Look, feel free. If they ain't treating you right, come on over to Baltimore. We need one.
Yeah, I ain't got no money. you know who you better ask? You better ask Flocko for the signing.
You better take a discount or something, man. We can see if we can move some money around, man. Le'Veon definitely come and show us some love.
Yeah, man. Well, it'll be interesting. So, but I don't know. That's it. That's all we got for the day. I know it's a long-winded day. Hopefully, I know who y'all got tomorrow.
I mean, we got Pittsburgh, so
tomorrow's Pittsburgh. So what's your thoughts on that, real quick?
Hopefully we can sneak out with a 3-point win. I think Justin Tucker gets revenge. He don't miss no more kicks, and he'll miss no more kicks. And we win with a late field goal, Justin Tucker.
And it's in Baltimore, right?
Yeah. So I say 27-24.
27-24. Okay, that's some point score right there. Okay, I can see that. As long as James Conner get me a touchdown.
Working on his fantasy numbers.
Fantasy. And of course, the Eagles, we got to buy. So we sitting back and watching, letting Golden Tate, you know what I mean, get his workouts.
Who you guys got coming out of the bye?
We got Cowgirls at home, though. This is the first time we got them at home first. Normally we go there first, and then at the end of the year they come to us. But this time we got them home first. So coming out to buy, you know what I mean? They're going to have their new toy. We're going to have our new toy. And the crazy part is they both number 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got number 19 out there, and Golden Tate got number 19 over here because he can't get number 15 because I think Norm Van Brocklin, got that number. So it's retired already. So, so I see us, you know what I mean, coming out on fire. You know what I'm saying? Against Dallas, bro. Like, boom. I mean, everything. Bang, bang. Golden Tate get the ball. Boom. 30 yards, first game. As soon as he does the ball, you know what I'm saying? Boom.
Oh, the T.O. effect, the first play?
The T.O., that was against y'all. Boom, that
first play.
60-yard bomb.
Go get one.
Yeah, so he's different than that, though. He's not the dude that's going to catch a 60-yard air bomb. He's the dude that's going to catch a 10-yard catch and then turn it into 60 yards. So a little bit different, slightly different receiver right there, but still electric, though.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, we come to the end of the night.
Definitely.
Who you flocking with?
Baltimore Ravens, man.
I'm flocking with the big green birds over here. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget, if y'all haven't subscribed already, subscribe to this channel. I know some people have subscribed to the other channel before, but you need to subscribe to this channel, Who You Flocking With channel. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. And till next time.
If you got a topic we haven't touched, feel free to drop a comment. Drop those comments. If there's something you would love to touch on, suggestions, definitely feel free to drop those comments, man.
God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day at church tomorrow morning.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed, man. God bless you.
Peace.
Peace.